Hi, Scorpio. Welcome into your reading. I love when I first cut the deck and I see good stuff. Two of Cups and Page of Pentacles. Some of you could be in a partnership with an age gap of a person, someone younger. It could be a mature energy. What I do like is that maybe this person used to be your lover, but the feelings are mutual. It feels like you're both are getting into a couplehood. Let's see. Those are just preliminary messages. They usually reappear in your reading typically. But let's see what's going on for you the second week of October, Scorpio. Oh, what I just get done saying. I have chills. Lovers just popped out. When a card wants to come out, it'll come out. Holy crap. 10 of Pentacles. Why can't this be my reading? Okay, what's the challenge? 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers. First of all, and off the bat, I only have two cards that I've only seen, so let's say. This is a marriage card. This is a commitment card. This could also be your commitment to your career with a lot of money bestowing upon your home. This is a lover. This is not your boyfriend. It is not your girlfriend. It is not your husband. It is not your wife. This isn't even a commitment. But this is by far an extremely powerful connection. Extremely powerful. But you must decide what you are. And typically when I see lovers, it's because something in one of your external environments keeps you two apart. It could be because your cultural differences. It could be because one of you is married. It could be because there's an age gap. You get the meaning. So let me see what's the cross. Aha. This is either the other person, or this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius female, or this is your energy. If you're new to my channel, typically Scorpio, I read the queens as you, whether you're male or female. I read the kings as incoming energy so we can discern the difference. But because this is a large audience, I will read for both. It fell this way. So for me, when a card falls this way, it is what is triggering the challenge between the two of you. So it could be for most of you that are not getting into this commitment because either A, someone already has another commitment somewhere else with a marriage or something, or their career is keeping you apart, something in regards to that. Others of you, you have this lover at work. The challenge is this person. So this is the other woman, the wife, the girlfriend, the boss, somebody. And if it's not, then this is you getting into your headspace. Like you're over analyzing something, you're overthinking, and your emotions are being triggered by your thoughts, and it's starting to get you off balance in regards to this issue, Scorpio. Justice is coming in though. This also means two things for me. First of all, this is a karma card. Libra energy here, Gemini energy there. This is when the scales get righted. So if somebody did you wrong, they come back to right you. If something was unfairly done for you, now it gets righted. If you're in court, things get fair, fairly issued, fairly distributed. All right, let's see what's coming in towards you, Scorpio. High Priestess. And of course, naturally, you are one of the most highly, highly, highly intuitive signs in the whole entire zodiac. You and Pisces, very intuitive, extremely intuitive. But the High Priestess for me also sometimes, it tells me that there's somebody here that you're not talking to. So it's like my no talkie card. And because you're not talking to this person, you're struggling to make a decision as what to do. You could be dealing with two people, Scorpio. A lover and another person, or one person and you moving forward with somebody new that you met. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you might have had an affair in the past, or someone did here between the two of you and it got found out. All right. Others of you, maybe you were ghosted and this person comes back. Could be you ghosted and now you're thinking about going back. Either way, you're torn. And this, with this individual, you're not on speaking terms at the moment. Others of you, you're really plugged in into your intuition right about now. We'll see what it means, what it's trying to say when I clarify these cards. But for now, let's see what you don't see coming, Scorpio. Which, by the way, my rising is Scorpio. Five of Wands, Nine of Swords, Six of... You have a fuckload of swords in this reading. Why? Swords is in the head. It's all mental. And that is not your safe space. Scorpio, I hate to tell you, you're a water sign. You come from your emotions. And this is what's getting you off kilter. Look at this dude in the card, right? Nine of Swords. This is high anxiety. This is high stress. This guy is being torn by his demons. He being the male in the card. You, whether you're male or female, this is you. Five of Wands, challenges, blocks, obstacles, not being able to see the way forward. This guy is using every fucking torch available to guide him through a dark ass tunnel. Six of Swords, telling yourself in your head, I got to leave these choppy waters and go into smoother waters. I cannot be like this. I cannot have somebody rob me of my inner peace. It is disturbing and it is too many challenges for me and I just cannot deal. And the reason you're probably going to be telling yourself all of these, Scorpio, is because you're saying, I know my worth, I know my value, and in order for me to bring something into this world that I want to bring, I've got to get rid of certain shit out of my life. Because the Empress doesn't show up for no other reason other than someone who's trying to bring something into this world. While that means physically and literally by giving birth to a child, by creating your own company, by creating your own business, by creating your own fucking life with a marriage, with a person, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. The Empress is an alpha card, okay? You have the Empress and the Emperor. Everybody reports to the Empress and the Emperor, even the kings and the queens. They are the alpha male and the alpha female of the deck. And you are noticing this of you. And you're like, you know what? If I'm not going to get matching vibes, see you later. We'll see. Because under that, I have Two of Cups and Three of Swords. You have some crazy ass combination here. All right, let's continue. What's the advice here for Scorpio, please? Well, I'll take that because it fell out. More swords. Wow, look at all these major arcanas coming out in your advice. The universe wants you to let go of control issues. There's nothing you can do in your external environment because it's happening to you. Maybe you're trying to change it. The only thing you could change, you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. I'm gonna let that sink in for just a hot minute because I've been telling everybody, the whole collective this week. You cannot change the way somebody thinks or feels. They have to go do their own homework and work on their fucking shadow side and come back like a normal human being. But you can physically change the people around your life. Different people, different circle. The Wheel of Fortune says going with the flow of your life. So you're getting some luck. You're either getting a second chance here with somebody or the universe is changing some dynamic in your life to move your life forward because it may be stuck right now. Okay? Yeah, Judgment in reverse. There's a lack of a judgment call in regards to not making a decision is a decision. You'll eventually get a tower moment. You don't want a fucking tower moment, Scorpio. And that's your card, but it's like you don't want to get things that far bad that you have that kind of moment. Three major arcanas. I'm sure you hear other tarot readers from the other channels say, wow, major arcana. It is a big deal because there's only it's only a quarter of the deck is major arcana. That's the destined stuff. That's the stuff that the universe puts in your path and your journey to help for you to utilize as tools on how to pivot from a problem or to make a choice or a decision in your life, Scorpio. The sun is here. Brighter days are coming. Think positive. That's what the sun is saying. Just think positively, think brightly, think of better days. Better days are coming. Judgment reverse. You need to make decisions now. You can't just sit here and let things, go to the point where they're so fucking bad that they blow up in front of you. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Letting something happen, letting the changes that are coming towards you happen. We'll clarify a little bit more because the Judgment in reverse is kind of throwing me off. Ironically, before when the card that you saw me look at, but then I didn't pull it out and I put it back in, it landed at the bottom of the deck. And I'm like, more swords. This is the healing card. You are meant to learn something from what recently happened to you, Scorpio, and you are healing. You are learning because you are a water sign anyway, and this is why you have the High Priestess here. You're a quick learner. You're understanding and you're absorbing all this shit that's coming towards you and what you recently went through. That's why you are in this place where, like, I can't go crazy. I've got to move on. But let's continue and see, because I'm very curious in your advice position why you have Judgment in reverse. Might be saying also for some of you, I keep getting stuck here with Judgment in reverse. Could be also telling some of you, like, you don't have to make a judgment call. We'll see. Like, you don't have to do anything because it's saying go with the flow. Let things go. Remain positive with the sun. Think of brighter days. Happier days are coming. We'll see. Yeah, and the Star card, which is confirming that to me. What is the outcome, please? Why did I just crane my neck like a freakish flamingo? Because I just got done telling you, by not making a decision, this is what's going to happen, the Tower. Four of Cups. This is unrequited love, or this is a runner-chaser dynamic. Okay? Not making a decision or pretending that the problem isn't there doesn't make the problem go away. It just doesn't. This is what's going to happen. It's going to make you blow up. It's going to make you have a fight. It's going to make you have an argument. It's going to make you break up or lose a job. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck and Queen of Cups. There you are. There you are with somebody, but you feel very fucking stuck and very, very trapped. And you feel out in the cold and lonely. But it looks like maybe an air sign has your heart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is not somebody who wears their feels on their sleeve. This is not somebody who shouts the I love yous from the rooftops. You might do that. They will not. And that's probably their addiction to you in the first place, Scorpio. That you are like that you can do that. That you can be like that. Because they're not. The Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Please clarify all of this for me for Scorpio, second week of October, going into the third. Guys, I only usually read for Aries and Taurus because I'm a weekend reader because I work during the week. But sometimes those ask me to read for other signs like yours, like Scorpio. But if you are coming for the first time here, welcome, first of all. Second of all, if you enjoy this reading and you enjoy this content, obviously please hit the like button, but leave me a comment down below if you want to keep seeing more Scorpio readings. The Lovers, Ten of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords. I'm trying to find the right element of like 6 signs and just sticking to those 6. All right, Five of Swords. Yeah, you're going, like I said, this is like the reading of the swords. Five of Swords talks about you going over something in your head, ruminating over and over again, calculating, analyzing. But it's also a bittersweet card, and it's also a sacrifice card. All right, let me explain. And it's like, hi, it's a reading and a lesson all in one. You see this dude in the card? Those are his buddies. They're all besties. But all these besties had a conversation about politics. This person has an opposing view. These two are the other view. I'm just giving you like a fake story. But this guy's a Republican, they're Democrats, whatever. They're having an argument, they're fighting about politics, some kind of bullshit, right? And then these two little Democrats back here tell this Republican, you know what, you're right. You win the argument. But you know what? This is what it costs you. It's called the Great Schism of Friendship. Goodbye. Here are my swords. I lay them down. You take them. You win. But there goes our friendship too. So this is something that will cost you. The story's not real, but I had to give you an explanation, Scorpio. Something will cost you. It is bittersweet. You win something, but you lose something. It is a sacrifice. You might have to sacrifice your job for love or vice versa. You might have to move across the country and no longer be with friends, but you'll be with your person. This is the sacrifices that I'm talking about. others of you, this is you going over and over again, something in your head with a lover. But you know in your heart of hearts if it's working or not working. Let's see, because you are busting out the tried and true Scorpio method, the high priestess. You know what the high priestess is? She's all knowing. She knows the truth. So she doesn't speak to the other person because she already knows the answer. She already knows the truth. She being the high priestess in the card. You, male or female, are this person. It's like you don't talk to the other individual because you know how it's going to end. You know how it's going to go, so you don't bother talking. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. What is the high priestess? Please clarify. What in the fuck is going on here with the Tower and you? Page of Cups, somebody texts, somebody does a small little message, or somebody's considering it. All right? Because this is helping you recover some kind of loss, some kind of pain. Something fell apart. So in a way, this almost feels like it's an apology. And I feel like this is an apology because of the Three of Swords in reverse. This helps the other person feel better, start healing from something that fell apart, that was a disaster. It's kind of like the card I just got done telling you. You were right, I was wrong. But what does that mean? What did it cost you? Something massive, because you have a tower. It fell apart, Scorpio. And there you are now, not talking to this person or trying to use your intuition. When this message comes through, Scorpio, it relieves you in the sense that you don't feel so much tension, like so much anxiety, but you continue to do so anyway after this, because I don't know if there's no communication after this message. So maybe you texted somebody, or maybe you threw something out there like an apology and there was no response. And after this breakup or this fight, it's mentally killing you inside. 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Please clarify. This is like the fight of fights. Why am I laughing? It's a nervous laugh, actually, because this isn't like good stuff to talk about. But at least if you hear it, Scorpio, you know how to work with what you got, according to these cards. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Passionate new beginning, upgrading in a relationship, but somebody's thinking about it. So is it actually happening? Somebody here is contemplating the time and energy they had spent with somebody, but there's a passionate new beginning that seems to be upgrading in the relationship. You seem to be going in that direction, Scorpio. The new thing, the new person, the thing that seems to be like growing right before your eyes, even though you had one eye on your past. And it's so funny because I just got done also telling Gemini, I just saw this monk that's traveling through India, whatever. He was making this comment about how only a fool says to themselves, I have to let go of the past. You don't let go of the past. The past no longer exists. The past is just your memories. You throw those in the bag and you pull those memories out as a tool to help you fix your present and your future. You don't take your memories from your past out so that you can hurt yourself, to be sad, to be broken, to just think that how things never work out for you. No, you use them as life lessons, but they no longer exist because it was in the past. You can only use them. That's it. They're just memories now. Memories aren't real. They're just thoughts. And I was like, when you think about it logically and rationally like that, it makes a lot of fucking sense. So I'm sitting here looking at you. You're stressing out and you're like, at some point, something's going to break. I think you're going to have some mental clarity at some point, and you're going to tell yourself, you know what? What am I fighting for? I'm better off just moving on. 1 second. My little peanut's trying to get my attention. Okay. I was paused because the family is taking a trip to Home Depot. I actually like it. I love Home Depot, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to you. Just some weirdness from your tarot reader of the day. The Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and Judgment in reverse. I cannot wait to clarify this. I've been waiting this whole entire time for this. What do you mean by Judgment in reverse? Also, these cards that I just got done telling you about the passionate new beginning or a passionate new project, that means that you're updating. Where is it? I want to say these two cards. These two cards means that you're upgrading at work because you have a creative new project. Others of you, this is home. This is you going from a flaky relationship into something serious. But here you are pausing and reflecting on it. Now, going into your advice. I had a feeling you have a person, and it's a person from your past. King of Swords is in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Knight of Swords. This person who's in the reverse tells me this is someone you broke up with. If it's not that and it's characterizing the actual individual, this actual individual is not cool. They're either a bitch or totally douchey. And the Knight of Swords is somebody rushing in to communicate with you. This information from this individual, when they come in and they rush some info to you, it stops you from making a decision in a way that you know deep down inside you know what you need to do. And the Sun is telling you there are better days ahead because clearly there's somebody else that's newish coming along. I get it, Four of Cups, it's unrequited love. You might have unrequited love for somebody that came into your life that's new, but your past might also had unrequited love with you. I hope that makes sense. That's why your advice is saying you can't fight it. Let this happen. Let this flow. Let this go. Because this building needs to crumble. You need to rebuild something beautiful. This is napkins and straws. You need to build with brick and mortar now. So let's clarify this and see what's going on. Yeah, and it says, like, carefully weigh your pros and cons, Scorpio. Judge and assess the situation. What is the Four of Cups and the Tower? And there they are, King of Pentacles and the... Oh, there you all are. All these court cards. It's what I was just saying. For me, the Queen of Wands is a fire sign female, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King, which is the other energy that you have as a person who's in your life or coming into your life, is a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. One of the two of you, you either broke up here with somebody or you have unrequited love for this individual. This fire sign, also tells me if this is you being a mistress. This is you being the mister, the third party. Okay? So that's an affair. And maybe something here is collapsing because it's unrequited love. You know who you are. But there you are at the bottom of the deck. Emotionally mature. Emotionally available. Understanding. Being in your personal element, which is a water sign. Okay? So something here is collapsing with this individual. Meanwhile, there's unrequited love. Don't know if it's coming from you. Don't know if it's coming from them. It's an energy that I read from the card, but that's the theme. That's the concept. You are definitely dealing with two people. It looks like somebody from your past and somebody from your present, and you're assessing and calculating something here. Because at the bottom of the deck that I originally read to you, there's the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Here they came out with the second deck in your advice. And this looks like a breakup. So, let me see what the romance angels think here, Scorpio. Scorpio, please. What don't I see? Or what do they need to see? What's going on here in this situation? Yeah, it says give your relationship a chance. You have somebody that's interested in you, but it looks like you might be unrequited. Trust in the universe. What's happening to you is for your betterment. That is why you also have the Wheel of Fortune in your advice position. You know what? Let's draw one more card. Romance angels, can you please tell Scorpio what it is that they need to understand in this situation? What do they need to hear or know? I love when the cards answer exact questions that you ask for. Pay attention to the red flags. You know. The signs are cautioning you. Now, what else does Scorpio need to hear? Laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? Don't believe every shitty thought you have. And let me tell you, you have a lot of thoughts with all these swords, my friend. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying little bastards. Don't believe every little thought. So if you're sitting there telling yourself negative things, definitely pay no mind to that. Last but not least, from the Wisdom House of Night, what do you have for Scorpio, please? For advice. That's too many. Let me see if there's a common thread here, though. Honesty, belonging, strength, and fragment. Okay. From what I'm understanding from all these cards as far as advice is concerned, if you feel like things are broken up for you, they're fragmented, that you might not feel as a whole piece of something, like you feel like you're missing an element in your life, you're not. What Spirit is trying to tell you, whatever's happening to you right now, it's happening for your betterment. And what you're looking at, you cannot make a judgment call. That's why it's telling you let something fall apart and go with the flow, because you only have one piece of the whole puzzle. You only have a fragment of the whole. So sometimes you need to step back and let this whole entire puzzle be put together right in front of you. Strength, I'll go back to that. Belonging. This again might make it tells me that you might be feeling like, again, like a fragment, like you're an outsider, that you feel like you don't belong, that you don't have a full circle. You do, but you don't. But this card is telling you you always belong. There's 8 billion people on this fucking planet, Scorpio. You will always belong, and you belong to a special spiritual clan that only you can understand at your vibration. You are meant to meet those people so that you can vibrate freely with these individuals, but you definitely belong. You're not alone in this world. Honesty. You need to be honest with yourself on a situation, on your certain circumstance with what's going on. You also deserve honesty from the other person that you are dealing with. So you need to seek the honesty within you and the honesty that the other person has to be with you. And if they cannot be honest with you, Spirit will remove them from your life with a fucking Tower card and bring you somebody who will be honest. Okay? Strength. You need to find the fortitude right now and have the strength to move forward so you could persevere with this, project we call life. So find your happy place, find your happy center, find a bench in the park, wherever, merry-go-round, I don't know, whatever it is for you, a sacred spot, Scorpio, that you feel like you can regenerate. If you're a cell phone and you have to plug in your batteries, where's your battery place? Where's your outlet? Find it to regain your strength so you can persevere in what's going on with you. All right, guys, so this is what I have for you. This was a beautiful reading. Please leave me your comments down below. Join and let me know if you still want more Scorpio readings. Otherwise, I bust them out maybe once or twice a month. I try to do more than that, but let me know. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.